Kelly and Joycelyn Savage are engaged, but his alleged victim's parents aren't buying it. In a letter dated June 13 to Judge Ann Donnelly, the 26-year-old described herself as engaged to the 55-year-old. The Grammy-winning, multiplatinum-selling songwriter, whose name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was found guilty last year of racketeering and sex trafficking. He has denied wrongdoing and plans to appeal his conviction. The family has not been notified of any such change in relationship status with Joycelyn Savage or Robert Sylvester Kelly, said attorney Gerald Griggs on behalf of the family in a statement sent to Fox News Digital on Monday. The family has serious concerns about the validity of such a relationship given the proven allegations against Mr. Kelly, read the statement. The family still seeks direct contact with their beloved daughter Joycelyn and hopes to make contact with her separate and apart from Robert Sylvester Kelly. They love their daughter and will continue to be in her life long after Mr. Kelly is not. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Savage wrote, "My name is Joycelyn Savage, and I'm Robert Kelly's fiancé. I'm writing this letter in support of Robert in advance of his sentencing, so I can explain to the court that I'm not the victim that the government has portrayed me to be." In the letter, Savage said she and the I Believe I Can Fly singer share a deep love and special connection. "Robert is not the monster that the government has described him to be," wrote Savage. "The Robert the first know is very sweet, gentle and kind. At the end of the day, he has always made sure that I'm taken care of, and any other women he was with as well." Savage also insisted that she's not the victim that the government has portrayed me to be. She described Kelly as an all-around incredible person who takes any opportunity he can to help those in need, noting that the things that have been said about him, with me and other women being held against our will, is absolutely untrue. "Robert and I are deeply in love and it breaks my heart that the government has created a narrative that I'm a victim," Savage concluded in her letter. "I'm a grown woman, and can speak for myself, which is why I wanted to provide this letter to the court." On July 5, prosecutors said in court papers that Kelly was no longer on suicide watch following the jailed R&B singer's June 29 sentencing in a federal sex abuse case. The filing came in response to a claim made by Kelly's attorneys that he was placed on suicide watch as a form of punishment after a judge sentenced him to 30 years behind bars for using his fame to sexually exploit women and girls. Initially, prosecutors said the measure was needed for Kelly's own safety following a psychological examination. They later said prison officials took him off suicide watch based on a follow-up clinical assessment. Savage, an Atlanta native and aspiring singer, met Kelly when she was 19. In March 2019, Savage claimed her parents created accusations against Kelly out of retaliation for money and scam purposes because they didn't agree with a music deal they had. In November of that year, reports alleged that Savage had made her own claims of assault against Kelly on Patreon, a paid membership platform. But in December, Savage denied she was behind the account, claiming someone had been impersonating her. She has since been a staunch defender of Kelly. Kelly has been married twice. First illegally to protégé Aaliyah from 1994 until 1995 when she was 15 and he was 27. Then he was married to choreographer Andrea Lee from 1996 until 2009.